Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of 20 of May 2023. Essence. Sweet children, this knowledge is very enjoyable. Each of you is earning an income for yourself. You must not be concerned about anyone else. Forget even this body of yours and engage yourself in earning an income. Question: what is the way to earn an imperishable income? Who remains deprived of this income? Answer: in order to earn this imperishable income, stay awake at night or at Amrit Vela and continue to remember the Father. Churn the ocean of knowledge. You never yawn or fall asleep when you are earning an income. Stay in remembrance of the Father while walking and moving around, and you will earn an income at every second. You have to earn an income independently for yourself. Those who are greedy for a perishable income remain deprived of this imperishable income. Song: Awaken, O brides, awaken, the new age is about to dawn. Om Shanti. You children heard the song and it has sat in your intellects. You can call him the bridegroom or the father. Why is he called the husband of all husbands? In English it is said brides, and the bridegroom is called the bridegroom. He is the incorporeal bridegroom. Here there is no question of a corporeal bridegroom. Even the incorporeal bridegroom definitely needs a bride. Otherwise, without his bride, how would the incorporeal bridegroom create creation? You children know through which bride the incorporeal one creates creation. That Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, enters this one and awakens everyone. You have truly come here in order to go to the new age. That is through the land of truth. The iron age is called the old age. So you children now experience coming here to the ocean of knowledge to be refreshed and to imbibe knowledge personally, face to face. Children don't enjoy themselves as much at the centers as they do being here in person. You children are face to face here, whereas those at the centers are far away. It has been explained to you children that every soul is a charioteer and that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is the charioteer of this body. He is called the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. He too is a soul. He always resides in the land beyond. When people remember God, their vision definitely goes upwards. They say, O Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, have mercy. Everyone knows that He is the one who resides up there. The Father has entered the chariot He has appointed. He says, every cycle I become the charioteer of this one because I established the Brahmin clan through this chariot, Brahma. If he were to enter the body of Krishna, it would then be the deity clan and it would be the golden age. The body of Krishna exists in the golden age. You children understand that the unlimited Father is sitting here and giving you the knowledge of the three aspects of time and making you Trikaldarshi. He is giving you the knowledge of the beginning, the middle and the end of the drama. Each moment that has passed will repeat identically. For instance, there was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, and it will repeat again. Christ too has to repeat his own part. He will exist again in that same name, form, land and time. The Father says, I have come here and changed my incorporeal form into a corporeal form. He definitely enters a human body because only then can he speak to us. They have written in the scriptures about the incarnation in a fish and an alligator. Because of the idea of omnipresence, they believe that He is in everything. The Father Himself now says, "Brides, I have come to awaken you and to establish the new world." The golden age that existed will repeat again. The new age now about to come. The world believes that there are still 40,000 years left before the new age comes. This is a big mistake of human beings. The intellects of you children now have faith. This is definitely new knowledge for the people of the world. In the golden age, there will be deities and they won't know anything about other religions. All the old religions now exist. The new deity religion has disappeared and that new religion is now being established. There are some images of the deities. You understand that they truly used to rule in the golden age. There you won't know that after the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan, there is going to be the kingdom of Rama. You will continue to observe whatever happens. It is said Edward I, Edward II, those who come later would be aware that Edward I and II existed in the past. They wouldn't know that they will exist again. The part of the drama will continue to emerge. Baba alone explains to you the knowledge of the drama. The pilgrimages of the path of devotion are completely unique. This is knowledge. Remember the Father and the inheritance. You now know how long the kingdom of the golden age lasts. Then, in the silver age, Rama and Sita will rule. You children can see the scenes and scenery. It is in your intellect that you have completed your 84 births. This is new knowledge. The Father says, I come at the confluence age of each cycle. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, becomes the charioteer at this confluence age to take all of us charioteers as souls back home. All of us are charioteers. Consider yourselves to be souls. You children repeatedly forget this. We souls have played our parts of 84 births. Baba has now come and is explaining all the secrets to us. He changes us impure ones and makes us as pure as He is. This is the only unlimited Father who makes you children equal to Himself. A physical father never makes his children equal to himself. A father had children and one might be a carpenter, another one might be a surgeon, and another one an engineer. It is not like that here. Here, all of you change from human beings into deities. You don't become a barrister or a surgeon, etc. You know that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is teaching you, and that by studying this, you will become deities. You would never have seen such a school anywhere else, where everyone says that they are studying to claim a deity status. There continues to be expansion day by day. Later, the buildings will also continue to increase. When the influence of you children spreads, many people will invite you. Come here and teach us the Raj Yoga to change human beings into deities. There will continue to be a lot of expansion. The Father still says to the children, stay awake at night, that is at Amrit Vela. There is a lot of income to be earned in this. People who are very keen to earn an income still stay awake at night when they have customers. If they were to earn money 24 hours a day, they would even renounce their sleep. While earning, you don't fall asleep. When you don't earn, you yawn and fall asleep. When you are earning, you have great happiness. People try to increase their wealth so that they can remain happy. However, the stomach only needs one chapati. While in this world, you children must not have attachment. You mustn't be too greedy. Your intellect's yoga runs to that, and you then remain deprived of this imperishable income. Therefore, be very concerned about this income. You are earning this second by second. There is then a further great income if you remember the Father while walking and moving around. Are you able to earn the other income while walking and moving around? This is a wonderful income. You are earning independently for yourself. A physical father would be concerned that his children should remain happy and have enough to eat. There is no question of worrying about children, etc. here. You have to earn an income for yourself for 21 births. This is such enjoyable knowledge. Each of you children has to earn an income for yourself. You mustn't even remember your children or your friends and relatives. Don't even remember your own bodies. Although Baba has to enter this body, he is still soul conscious. He enters a body at this time and gives you soul's knowledge. That is, he shows you an easy way to earn an income. You can earn a great deal if you continue to practice this. Baba also practices remembering the Father so that the habit is instilled. He forgets himself and remembers Shiv Baba because Shiv Baba has entered him. This Baba understands that he is a master of Brahmand. Children of a physical father are aware that they have a right to their father's property. So this Brahma Baba is also aware that he is a master of Brahmand and that Baba has entered him. Therefore, he has the intoxication of being a master of Brahmand and also a master of that property. Shiv Baba himself doesn't become the master of the world. I become a master of Brahmand and also a master of the world. Baba is just the master of Brahmand. You too become masters of the world. Kings and subjects all believe themselves to be the masters of the world. You know that you are the masters of the world. By understanding this, your mercury of happiness will remain high. It is remembered, if you want to know about supersensuous joy, ask the Gops and Gopis of Gopi Vallabh. It isn't said ask Gopi Vallabh. Vallabh is the father. Vallabh the father is not going to receive the happiness of becoming the master of the world. The Father elevates you so much. This Brahma also considers himself to be a master of Brahmand. No one in the whole world will consider himself to be a master of Brahmand. It isn't that anyone will merge into the Brahma element. There is a vast difference between merging into the Brahma element and becoming a master of Brahmand. You know that Baba is making you into the masters of the world. The Father himself says, "Awaken brides, awaken. Everything I explained to you is new." Did you not become the masters of Brahmand? You have played your parts. You are now becoming the masters of Brahmand, and you are then going to become the masters of the world. Remember this all the time. This is called churning the ocean of knowledge. Your mercury of happiness will rise very high by doing this. You should have the faith that that one is your Father. No one except the Father can explain these things to you. Note these things down in your heart. Here you take notes to remember them. They will not be useful later. A barrister has many books, but when he leaves his body, everything is finished. You can't tell what he will become in his next birth. You children just have this one study. You know that the Father Himself, the Master of Brahmand, is making you into the Masters of Brahmand and the Masters of the world. In spite of that, why doesn't your mercury of happiness rise? Baba has explained you should keep these things in your homes to refresh yourselves. Some think that they have incurred a loss after coming into knowledge. There is profit and loss in the old world anyway. Today, someone is a minister, but if someone suits him, everything is finished. Everyone continues to experience a loss. Some people's wealth remains buried underground. Everyone experiences a loss. Only you children will have a constant profit in the future, and that too for 21 births. However, there is a loss for all the rest of the world. All of this is like a mirage. No one is aware that all of this is going to turn to dust. Everyone has been burned and is in the graveyard. You know all of this. Among you too, those who are very clever are aware that this world is like a haystack. Everything is going to get buried. The Yadavas and the Kauravas all become buried, and there was a victory for the Pandavas. They gained victory over the world, that is, over the new world, because you Pandavas know God and have love for Him. You earn an income to the extent that you love and remember Him. Have you ever heard this before? The ancient yoga of Bharat is very well known. This Baba didn't know it either. He now has all of these things in his intellect. Baba says the knowledge that I give to you of the beginning, the middle and the end of the world will not exist in the golden age. There, the part of your reward of happiness that was enacted will be enacted again. Only once does the Father come and give you this knowledge, and He will continue to give it till the end. No matter where you may be, when you leave your body, you should have remembrance of Shiv Baba and the knowledge that you are Trikaldarshi. Let there be the nectar of knowledge on your lips and remembrance of the discus of self-realization, and only then should you leave your body. That is a saying from the path of devotion, whereas these are matters of the path of knowledge. When a person is about to die, they put a rosary in his hand and ask him to chant the name of Rama so that he can receive salvation. However, no one knows who Rama is or where he is. Some remember Rama and others remember Hanuman. To remember many beings is called devotion. You now just remember the one who gives you this knowledge and grants you salvation. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children, and the spiritual children says Namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana. Number 1. In order to stay in permanent happiness, churn the ocean of knowledge. Maintain the intoxication that you are going to become the masters of Brahmand and of the world. Have true love for the one Father and earn a true income. You souls are charioteers of your bodies. Consider yourselves to be charioteers and practice being soul conscious. Blessing, may you be an elevated soul who gives a glimpse of the new world with your newest and highest thoughts. Everyone speaks of the new day and the new night, but you elevated souls have to let your every second and every thought be the newest, highest and best of all. Then the sound of a glimpse of the new world being seen will spread everywhere, and everyone will become occupied in making preparations for the new world. Just as at the beginning of this establishment there was the divine activity of dreams and visions, in the same way at the end, that same divine activity will be instrumental in bringing about revelation. Slogan: in order to become a conqueror of Maya, make the One Father your companion and stay in his company. Slogan: in order to become a conqueror of Maya, make the One Father your companion and stay in his company. Om Shanti.